Hi guys, welcome back to the Acne channel. My name is Callie and today I'm going to talk about the 10 things I wish I knew about having acne in my 20s. As somebody who struggled with acne for almost a decade, there's a lot of things that I wish I knew, okay? Let's just start off with that because having acne is a total mind F. It's a war zone. It's a spiritual, mental, physical battle. So don't sell yourself short on thinking that you're being like too emotional or you're being too whatever about it. I promise you are not. So that brings me to my first point, okay? Patience. Patience. Number one is patience, which I know when you have acne, you want it gone now, you're going to try every single product, every single remedy, every single holistic healing thing that you can find because nobody wants to deal with it. Nobody is asking for acne. Nobody is like, give me more acne. It is painful. It is mentally tortuous. It is not fun, right? So it's extremely hard to be patient. That is something I understand, but something I have learned. Any regimen, any product that you're using, it takes at least 6 weeks, at least. I would say a couple of months to really see results with things. So grant yourself the patience. Be patient with yourself. You're not going to be a 90-year-old with acne. Have the patience. You will get there, okay? Believe in yourself. Number 2, and I cannot stress this enough, be mind-body connection. Okay, so when you are stressed, when your cortisol is spiked, that affects your reproductive hormones as well. So I know a lot of people are like, oh, my hormones are imbalanced. My gut is out of whack. What that really leads back to is your cortisol and your stress response. Think about when you get your fight or flight triggered and you feel that tightness in your stomach or that pit in your stomach, or maybe you have to go number 1 or number 2. I don't know. So some people, they got to go when they get really stressed, right? Or opposite, you get really constipated. All of these things ultimately can affect your hormones and throw your hormones out of balance. So really focus on connecting with your mind, connecting with what is stressing you out. Sit in stillness, meditate, yoga, become one with yourself. This sounds so woo-woo. I know. Trust me, I'm not. I know. 10 years ago, I'm not somebody who probably would have believed in that or that works, but it does. Remember that your mind will follow your body. So if your body feels relaxed, your mind will follow. If your body feels tense and tight and angry, your mind will follow, right? So mind-body connection is extremely important, and make sure you are doing something every single day to honor your body. I'm not just talking about working out. I'm talking about sitting with yourself and how you're feeling and your emotions and not judging the emotions that you're having, but accepting them and feeling them, right? For me, that was a huge part of my healing because I had a lot of repressed trauma. I had a lot of anger. I had a lot of things I was really holding on to, and I didn't want to let it. Number 3, persistence. Goes hand in hand kind of with patience, but be persistent with the same product, with the same regimen. I know more than anybody, when you see something's not working after a week or 2, you just want to switch to the next thing because you're like, well, this isn't working. Time to buy something new. And that is actually really kind of an obsessive, for me, it was like an obsessive compulsive cycle, right? You're obsessed about your skin. You buy something to make yourself feel better. That thing doesn't work. Then you're buying something else and buying something, right? Or if it's not buying something, it's a new diet or a new whatever or something holistic. So I would really, really focus on separating yourself from that mindset that you are broken because you're not. You're not something that needs to be fixed. You don't need a product to fix you. You are whole just as you are. And really be persistent with whatever you're doing and be strong with whatever, route you're taking, whether that's skincare, supplements, again, holistic healing, whatever it is, be persistent. Because if you're switching every couple weeks or every couple days, or every other month, then you're not going to get really the results that you're after. Number 4, less is more. Over exfoliating, over rubbing, irritating your skin really does way less for you than you think it's doing. I remember when I used to have a 10-step skincare routine in the AM and I would freak out if I didn't get to do all the steps. And that's probably like when my skin looked the worst ever looked. Your skin really doesn't need much, you guys. Like, sure, a good vitamin C every once in a while, wash it, moisturize, but SPF. You can't forget the Banisher. But other than that, you really don't need to be messing with your skin too much. Think about the skin on like your body. Like my body skin is totally clear, does not break out, and I don't do anything to it. I wash my body, of course. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. But I don't constantly exfoliate and obsess over and scrub. And I think a lot of times we're using way too much on our skin. And if you have really inflammatory acne too, you have to be very gentle with your skin, because using too many thick products, too many harsh chemicals, even the rubbing, like if you're rubbing all these things on your face, can really irritate your skin. Number 5 is that professional treatments do help. Microneedling, chemical peels, lasers, these things can really help your skin, as well as professional intervention like Accutane. I did do one round of Accutane when I was in my early 20s, about 20 to 21. I remember turning 21 while I was on it because I couldn't drink, but I did. Don't do that because it actually can permanently damage your liver. If you can't afford, again, like professional microneedling, a banish is a great option. It's something that I've done for the last 7 years at home, and I get the same exact results that I would get going into an office and doing it. I always get compliments on how much younger my skin looks, how dewy it looks, how glowy it looks, and I really credit a lot of that to Banish. Number 6 is that SPF is non-negotiable. So something about the sun is that it will really darken any acne scarring that you have. It'll make hyperpigmentation worse. It will age your skin and make wrinkles and fine lines worse. If you're somebody who's anti, sunscreen, who really loves the sun on their face, I totally get it. To you, I would say, okay, let the sun be on your face for like 15, 20 minutes, depending on where you live. I live in Florida, so it's super hot here, and 20 minutes is pretty good. And then put a hat on. Use the hat, use something to protect your skin. Even a wide brim hat is good because it'll also protect your neck and your chest and your shoulders, which we all know those are all areas that also like to show signs of aging. So SPF or a hat to protect yourself from the sun always. Number 7, and we all know this, but I'm just going to say it, diet and digestion, they do matter. They matter, okay? You're not going to tell me that you can sit here and pound like a whole pepperoni pizza with a 2-liter of Diet Coke and not break out. Sorry, it matters. Maybe it doesn't matter for your friend. Like she can do that and her skin doesn't break out, but realize that you and your friend are 2 different people. Your body is sensitive, hers is not. She can do that stuff and doesn't break out. You can't, right? That was something I had a hard time with for a long time. I was like, well, why can, example, my husband do this or eat this way or live this way and he doesn't break out, but when I do it, I do. It's because your body is sensitive. It's more prone to inflammation and it can really fuel these things internally. For example, my breakout triggers are too much caffeine, red sauce, spicy things, and fried food in excess. All of those things break me out every single time. Also, high fat foods, which fat is processed through the liver. So I think the high fat really started for me, again, after Accutane, not to bash Accutane, but it is known to cause decrease in liver function in individuals. So definitely pay attention to what your specific diet triggers are. Those are mine, and I found those out just throughout the years by trial and error and doing different things. So try to pay attention, again, to that gut-brain connection and see if there's anything that you notice triggering you too. Number 8 is that acne scars are easier to prevent than to erase. So by that, I mean it's easier to take really good care of your skin and try to prevent them as much as possible than alternatively like getting laser and getting a microneedling and putting on all this work, right, to try to get rid of them. It's way easier to take care of your skin in the first place and put the effort in, which we probably, if you have acne or acne scars, you probably are already doing that, right? Number 9, and this is kind of like a shame thing too, because I think acne brings a lot of internal shame because we judge ourselves and we also feel the judgment from the outside world, but a lot of times you're just projecting. So I'm going to say the skin is not dirty. Acne-prone skin is not dirty, right? I used to have a really hard time like that, of feeling like I was dirty or I wasn't perfect or I was unclean or worried what other people were thinking. The truth is, you're just judging yourself and nobody else around you is really even thinking about you at all. Sorry, but they're not. So your skin isn't dirty, okay? Totally fine, clean. It's probably cleaner than anyone else's, you know? I just think if you have acne, you're probably have already invested so much time and money and energy into skincare and into whatever. It's not dirty, okay? You are clean. Number 10 is that healing is emotional too. So important. It is very emotional. The mind body connection, mind gut connection, all of it. And again, it's so personal to whatever you are going through, whatever your triggers are, whatever your trauma is, etc. Brings a lot of self-hatred. Whoops. It can really impact your self-esteem. So learning how to be compassionate with yourself and compassionate with people around you and your own world is really going to help you heal as well. I think that's all I have, you guys. So thank you again for watching the Acne channel. Again, this is just 10 things I wish that I knew in my 20s that I wanted to share with you guys today. If you have any comments or questions, please, please, please feel free to comment down below, and I will see you guys next time. All right. Bye, guys.